I'm old, I'm overweight, I'm unfit, and I've got some medical challenges. So I've got to sort myself out. And the way I'm going to do that is by cycling. I've set myself a challenge of riding 350 kilometres, mostly off-road, around King Alfred's Way in 5 days. And to be honest, I'm a little bit daunted by that. I'm not sure if I can do it. So let's find out. Hey Tim, how are you doing?
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are, and the sun is shining. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Great.
And you must be Bob.
I am.
Bob,
Right, so you
Robert. Yeah.
You've not met
Whatever
you
you want to call me, I'm happy.
No, what do you call yourself?
Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Now, I have heard you called Mad Bob before.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
Where did that come
Well, you'll
from?
find out.
Oh no.
He likes doing stuff like this.
Oh right. Bob, it is lovely. I got on the bike to cycle down. Despite all this training and all this riding around with the panniers on, I thought, my God, this bike's heavy. Right, here we are, Winchester. Day one of King Alfred's Way. We've got 370 kilometres to go. Nearly 5,000 metres of ascent our route. It's slightly different than the main one. And frankly, I am not fit enough for this.
Well, I suspect I'm not either. We'll find out.
I've done a lot of training. In fact, I'm a winner already because my goal was to lose weight, having retired. I've lost 12 kilos.
Oh, well done.
Well done.
I've got another 20 to go, but at least I got to the start line, and that, in my book, is a success.
Well, and
Yes.
the rides you've been cracking out so far,
Yeah.
we can do this.
So, do you think we'll get round?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
do you think we'll have any mishaps on the way?
The mechanicals, hopefully not.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried about my tyres. I don't know if I've got enough grip if it gets wet.
Well, it's a month of heat wave, and it would have been perfect to do it then, but
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
started raining the last couple of days,
Yeah.
so the forecast is super slippy.
And we're
And
gonna
my
have-
tyres are slippy.
And we're going to have a headwind to start
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Have you seen how the
Joy.
forecast is for it to veer and veer and veer? So we have a headwind every
Yeah,
day.
it's going to follow
all
us
the
It was
around.
out last night, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good.
It's going to be
So,
fun.
Yeah, let's do it. So do we know where we're going now?
I've just loaded the route. So
Good.
might have found it.
Well, I've got it loaded, but I couldn't work out in which direction to
Let's have a look.
start.
Starting
Right, let's go.
Starting in Winchester, it is a 370 kilometre off-road route along King Alfred's Way over 5 days. The first night is in Market Lavington, after which we have the Vale of Pewsey and the White Horse at Uffington to stop at Wantage. Should we make it this far, we cross the Thames on our longest day of nearly 100 kilometres, passing Reading to stop at Farnham. After which is the leg-busting South Downs to our last night at Clanfield, finishing with a shorter day back to Winchester, having climbed a total of nearly 5,000 metres. The forecast is for rain, lots of wind and suffering. Success is far from certain.
We have just under 80k to go and just under 1,000 metres of ascent.
We've got weather like this for a week. We'll be a quid sim, won't we?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's always the way, isn't it? You get forecast showers, and reality is you get wet and what have you, but there's always sunshine in between.
And today it gets better as the day goes on.
Yeah.
Biggest chance of wetness is 11 till midday.
Well, and tomorrow it gets better again.
It does.
We're going to be all right, aren't we? with the
Always look
weather?
on the bright side of life.
Yeah. And here we go. Our first off-road section. And so it begins, Tim.
We've left civilization. Kilometres.
Oh, fantastic.
74.91 to go.
The light playing on the green and
It's
grass.
beautiful,
as
isn't it?
Just ripples in the wind. Strong wind though, obviously.
It's like the Teletubbies
We
hill.
don't really want to look over there at that big black one, do we? I retired at the beginning of March. I've had 3 months. I'm just coming up to 100 days of retirement, and so far I'm waiting for any downside at all. It's all been up.
I've been retired for 9 years and I haven't found the downside yet.
And I've been going to the gym twice a week.
I've seen you on Strava, trip to the gym, trip back from the gym.
I've got a torn meniscus in my knee.
Yeah.
And rather than have surgery, I've been trying to build up the strength, the lateral strength.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me on the bike,
Yeah.
but tell you what, going around the bottom of the stairs.
You know, it was very kind of you, Tim, to shave your legs for the trip, because, you know, they're looking sleek, aren't they?
Yeah, so just after my birthday, Dave, I got home, weighed myself, and I was 78 point something kilos.
All bought and
I
paid
thought,
for.
this is Maxi Tim. So I thought, right, okay, we need to get back on top of this. And it was, you know, because I'd had the disc bulge, which had knocked me off the riding for a few months, and then the meniscus tear, and, you know, all these bloody doctors, they all say, well, you know, don't go riding and see if that helps. Well, it didn't bloody help at all, did it? Didn't make any difference whatsoever, apart from the fact I gained a whole bunch of kilos.
I'm treating mine as an industrial injury. I've spent 12 years sat behind a computer 50, 60 hours a week, and
Yeah.
I've put on a load of weight. When I came back from Iceland, I was 72 kilos, and my highest was 118.
118, wow.
So
Right.
I'm 103 at the moment.
Oh, that's good
I
progress.
had hoped to get down to 100, but to be honest, Tim, it's been a bit grim the last month or so. I've been had some good rides in earlier, and this has been a godsend coming on this trip, because it's given me the impetus.
Oh, well, you can see that.
Yeah.
Looking at your Strava stuff, you can just see the, you know,
I've
the
had to get
ride's getting
out.
longer and hillier, and
Yeah, but I've been sort of running around like a blue-ass fly. I've never been busier than since I retired, you know?
this next bit is really uppy downy.
What, you mean between here and the pub tonight? I find that just my cycling is 99% uphill, with the ever so briefest bits where I'm coasting along thinking, thank God that's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tree-lined
I love it.
avenue, just,
There's a name for it, isn't it? Where the trees close over the top. The old,
and the lane sinks.
Yeah.
Hollow roads.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, or hollow lanes. And the chalk was really slippy.
Yeah. No, it is. When it gets wet, it gets really greasy.
Yeah.
That's
To slide down at any moment.
That's exactly the sort of terrain that I had a little accident on a couple of years ago during COVID, where I was coming down I was doing about 20 miles an hour down a hill, and I hit some of that chalk with a green Verglass on it,
Ooh.
and the front wheel just went like that. I came straight down on my left hand side, smashed my head up, and I lay there thinking, oh, that's gonna hurt. And then I thought, I was a bit stunned. I thought, oh, I better dial 999 before I actually pass out.
Yeah.
But then I lay there thinking, oh no, I think I might be all right. And I'd smashed up my shoulder and my hip and my knee.
Ow.
And I've sort of limped home. It was about half an hour ride to get home. For the next 3 weeks, I definitely had concussion.
Yeah.
But you've got to be careful on that chalky stuff. And
Yeah.
with this rain, it's worse when you've got rain after dry.
Yeah.
Because that just really, you've got
Yeah.
that slick layer and it's just a nightmare. Oh, is that it?
That might be the cake shop.
We're a third of the way round and we've just stopped at Pump House Bakes. I got an email from Sue Treglown.
Oh.
Apparently her sister lives in Dorchester. So she said next time she comes up she'll drop in.
Oh, perfect.
It'd be lovely to see her again.
Oh God, yeah. Give her my regards.
I think she's the reason why we do any of this stuff, you know, Tim.
She got us all started.
She did.
Her and Murray at the Yak.
Her and Murray at the Yak, yeah.
Her Davy and Murray at the Yak.
Yeah. Well, those trips across Dartmoor,
Yeah.
that's where we learned to navigate, that's for sure. Yep, it's raining. Said it'd rain. It's raining. Wasn't wrong. Here we are, Old Sarum.
You can see Salisbury Cathedral in the distance. 5,000 years of history. That's what it says. Here comes Bob.
So Tim, I was just saying to Bob, I'm called David because at school we had 3 Davids in the class.
Yeah.
There was Dave Saunders, so I was David.
Yeah.
But what do we call David Acaster? Is that why I got called Brocky, is it?
And then you were Brocky, yeah.
Yeah.
And Saunders was Saunders.
Well, that rather made it a bit easier, didn't it? Yes. 11-year-old boy logic is not terribly complicated, is it? So we're about 45 kilometres in, 35 to go, just crossing the River Avon and its many tributaries. In and out of all these little bridleways and tracks. We've had a lot of rain so far, but just at the moment, got a bit of sun peeking through. So let's be optimistic that the weather's going to pick up, because my legs are starting to give out. We've still got a lot of climbing to do. Sunshine, it's lovely, isn't it? The sun comes out, the wind is pretty strong actually, but it's drying everything up very quickly. Avery's impressive.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, basically, it's right in the middle of the village. It's
Yeah, those coaches for the school trips, they had that brown velour upholstery.
Of course, we're getting near to the solstice, aren't we?
Are we?
Some of these people will be here waiting for...
Well, that van's been here for a while.
yeah, they'll be here for a week.
And looking at the length of the grass, I think they've been here for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Ah, finally, Stonehenge. How marvellous.
So this is Stonehenge. It's Stonehenge, and it's called Stonehenge because it's a henge that is made out of stone.
Stone.
Because there is a wood henge, which is a henge that is made out of wood. Sadly, straw henge did not survive. This is 5,000 years old,
Yeah.
and we think it's quite impressive that our ancestors were able to balance one rock on top of two others 5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Egyptians were building the pyramids.
I've got to say, this headwind is an absolute bugger.
It is. Omnidirectional as well. Doesn't
No,
matter.
it's only one direction. Headwind.
Yeah, doesn't matter which way we turn.
No. Oh, Jesus wept. This is not what I need. It's 5:30. We're 75 kilometres in. We've got about another 15 kilometres to do, and my legs are buggered. Still, I'm having fun.
And it's not raining anymore.
Type 2 fun. And lashings of it.
We'll have
Think
earned-
how good that beer's going to taste tonight, Tim.
Yeah, we're going to earn some beers. We're trying to figure out how to get around the live firing range area. First mechanical of the day, just a small one. Couldn't get bottom gear.
8-9k to go and your derailleur's fixed.
Well, not sure if it's fixed, but it's better than it was. It was very hard work without bottom gear on the previous hill.
I need to be over my legs at shot.
6.86 if we do the avoid the last hill. 6.86k.
Look at that mud on those tyres. Doesn't look good, does it? Yeah. How's that feel to ride on that muddy tyre?
Makes them really heavy. And really helps with the headwind.
So 85k down. We got about 3k to the pub. I'm
Yay.
absolutely buggered. If it wasn't downhill, I'm not sure I'd make it. But yeah, no, it's been a good ride. The headwind's been brutal.
And even when it wasn't a headwind, it was a side wind that blew us off the trail.
We started at 9:30, it's gone 6:30, that's 9 hours of riding. I reckon we had 5 minutes for lunch at 3 o'clock. So we've been flat out the whole day, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hard work.
Yeah, hard work. All downhill from here, guys.
Just like life.
And here we are.
Shall I go and find it? Go and find out what the crack is.
Cheers.
Right.
Cheers.
This is what we need. Cheers.
Well done, success.
Day one.
What have I got? Average moving speed of 8.8 miles an hour.
Oh, you're imperial.
Okay,
Maximum speed 33 miles an hour. God knows when that happened.
Oh, we hit some. There were some downhills where you two just went.
Well, Dave is just like
Yeah, you are absolutely fearless.
speedy.
Descender. Totally fearless. There's no way I'm doing what you're doing.
Well, the thing is, you know, I'm very. You were much faster than me up hills. I was faster than you down hills because I don't have to carry all this weight. The moment we hit a hill, like we're all riding along in a row, we hit a hill, and Mr. Vitus is off like that.
And I was just really, I mean, I am denied about which bike, and I'm really glad I took the electric bike. I mean, it was a long day, but it was quite a dog already.
So, what I've got on Strava for tomorrow is 75k and 962 metres.
There'll be more there, won't it?
It'll be more.
Yeah.
I'm now absolutely shattered. Can't possibly leave this bed. I'm a bit worried about getting up to go tomorrow morning, but tomorrow is another day.
So how many, you did 14,000 kilometres during COVID?
Well, from the first lockdown, which I can remember clearly because it was on the day of my wedding anniversary, 23rd of March 2020, until the 23rd of March 2021, I cycled 13,800 kilometres.
13,800, blimey.
And
now look at you, you're fighting fit on King Alfred's Way.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but that was probably too much that period because with the aid of Strava, I worked out that if I was sleeping for 8 hours and around the house for a couple of hours before and after, of that 16 hours that I had left, I was spending almost a third of it on the bike. So a third of my waking life was on the bike.
So would it be fair to say you're a cyclist?
I didn't ever think I would call myself that, but yeah, I'm hooked.
Well, you fly up those hills. I can't keep up with you when going up the hills.
Yeah, well, this ride it's working out quite well because with my skinnier tyres and smaller wheels, I don't go down over the rough stuff as fast as you. You're a demon descender.
You do realise that we climb at my pace, which is slow, and we descend at your pace,
and it all
which
works.
is slow.
Yeah.
So on average,
it all works.
We're not going as fast as we would have gone individually.
But you are a demon descender.
They say there's an African saying, isn't there? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. We're going far.
I like that.
Oh, look at all this shit. Still, it all came, so it's all going to go back in.
Yeah, that's working. Okay, so 7:30, day 2, and it's going to be a glorious day. Sun's already peeking out. We're just here at the Stonehenge room at the Green Dragon. Shortly we'll have breakfast and then we'll hit the roads. I've got to say, my legs are full of lead at the moment. They feel pretty tired. First day was quite a big day, but I was pretty confident we'll get round. But as we go on, it might get tricky. How are your legs?
Legs feel fine so far, but we've got a big hill right after breakfast to get back up onto the ridgeway.
Activation, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Activation. Day 2, legs of lead. Off we go, 9 o'clock. It's looking good. What are we doing today?
75k, just under 1,000 metres of ascent. So that's 10k less than yesterday, and if the ascent is correct, that's 300 metres less than yesterday.
So an easier day.
Hopefully. Mind you, it's more off-road than
The
yesterday.
winds are considerably lighter than yesterday. They're forecast to 16 miles an hour, not 40 miles an hour. And less rain. So I think overall, we should be easier. But,
However,
we've
just left, and the very first thing we have to do is Lavington Hill.
100 metres of leg-busting activation.
Yeah.
My legs are lead.
10%, 100 metres of 10%.
Oh, better get to it.
Here we go. Oh, I think on today it says that there's a bit of descent where it can be rutted, and it says, you know, be careful, it'll catch your pedals or you know, steal your wheel.
Which would you say was your favourite multi-tour ride?
Oh, definitely the Hebridean Way, without a shadow of a doubt.
Hebridean Way, excellent.
So basically starting in Southern Ireland, it's just stunning. And wild camping as well on the beach and stuff.
Have you ever done the Cairngorm Loop?
No.
Tim, have you done it?
No, but Jim Fisher has, and I've seen the pictures.
Yeah.
It looks quite grim.
I've done some of it when I did the coast to coast.
Yeah.
And I kind of like to go back and do a bit more.
Talk to Jim Fisher about it.
But
I think
I have certain caveats.
he has legs of steel.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I think he said it was pretty tough.
Yeah. Well, he's a proper athlete, isn't he?
Yeah.
We're looking at the White Horse. It's very small because it's a long way away.
And there is the White Horse of Uffington. So what's happened with your panniers then, Bob?
Well, it's these damn Ortlieb panniers, they just don't clip on at the bottom.
Oh, here he comes. We were just wondering when you were going to come.
It's David, the Demon Descender.
Don't know about that. Well, that's the damage. What did you see, Bob?
I saw a pretty spectacular crash. But, yeah, not too fast though. You weren't travelling too fast, so I'm not quite sure what happened. But yeah, you fell quite hard.
So I think I came down on my forearm. My jacket's all ripped up. I'm having trouble straightening this leg. So I think that might be the end of my St King Alfred's Way. But I'll lie here for a minute and see what happens. So I reckon I've hobbled 100 metres.
No.
I've got about,
No,
well,
bit
200
more.
metres.
Yeah.
I've hobbled 200 metres, I've got about 30 metres to go to the road. So I reckon I can get there.
And it's about another 100 metres to the bus stop.
If you didn't go on, then I'd feel guilty that you've...
And I'd feel guilty going on without you.
Right,
So,
okay. Back to Winchester.
get you to
You'll
Dorchester.
think you're going to head back to London. You're going to come down to Dorchester.
I'll get you to Dorchester. If we still feel like doing this next year, we know there's a bus stop. We have to, the route starts at a bus stop.
Yeah. This is the way to travel, definitely. Next time, Tim, next time.
We start at this bus stop. There we go. There he is.
Well, that is not the way I planned to end King Alfred's Way, but it could have been a lot worse. 1 minute I was whizzing down a very standard dual track, easy pathway, and next minute I'm lying on the floor wondering what happened. I still don't really know what happened, but I lost my front wheel, went down heavily, landed on my knee, but these things happen. I've got to say, huge thank you to both Tim and Bob. They're right there helping me. They got me to stand up. They sorted all my gear out, but unfortunately the moment I stood up my knee gave way and I fell on the floor, and really that's when I knew that my King Alfred Way was over. But they both did a great job in helping me out. I managed to limp down 200 metres to the road using my bicycle as a rollator, and get extricated that way. I felt really guilty. I wanted them both to go on and finish the ride, but I was really pleased that Bob did manage to go on and complete the ride. I was also really grateful to Tim, who's an absolute star, helped me back to Winchester and then to Dorchester County Hospital, where They sorted me out. The diagnosis is ruptured patella tendon, so that means surgery, months of rehabilitation, and then months of getting my fitness back. So it'll be a year before I'm back to where I am now. Which, you know, obviously that is disappointing, but of all the things that happened to me in my life, it doesn't even make the second tier of things that happen. So it's not the end of the world. Worse things happen at sea, and it's a timely reminder that nobody knows what's around the corner, and don't take life too seriously. Just enjoy it as you go along. So that's me back home now, and on the path to recovery, which will take me a while, but I'm not too worried. I've got a lot of other things that I can do. One of the positives to come out of this is that I've got a lot of creative video projects that I had planned to do, and this will give me the opportunity to do some of those. So I will be splitting my time between rehabilitation and doing some creative projects and other things that I enjoy. So, you know, all is not lost. But one question does remain. Will I be able to go back in 2027 and complete King Alfred's Way? Who knows?